Yeah. I'm saying, get it how you get it, just don't get in my way. No, get it how you get it, just don't get in my way. Swing gonna slide, they don't want me to play. Come on, we like, get it how you get it, just don't get in my way. Get it how you get it, just don't get in my way. Swing gonna slide, they don't want me to play. Man, I'm here still doing it, did it and done it. Whole world Trump red, I'm chasing the blue honey. We pull, no fun, these birds is not stunning. Another story for y'all, man. This time, I'm gonna tell you about the time I got shot 3 times, caught in traffic on Crenshaw and Century. Let's hear it.
Brought it to you first, that make it exclusive. It's for members only, you're probably not included. First watch finest, I only hang with shooters. If I pop out with this cannon, then we gon' make a movie. Yeah. I come through a gang on them and bang on them. Hanging out the window and put that flame on them. Anybody get these bullets ain't got names on them. Would you like to subscribe, then hit the play button? Yeah.
Yo. West. Hernando, we are back, baby. It is First Watch Finest story time. Shout out my subscribers, everybody rocking with their boy. For first time coming across the content, you like what you hear, drop a like, a comment, a share, subscribe here, you heard me. Cause over here we on Jersey, yeah, something new, man, you know what I'm saying? Got a nice response to the last story. I guess they want to hear what they want to hear, and they want to hear that real, man. But this is a time I'm gonna have to start back. So right before it, I'm gonna tell you the story from beginning to end, man, how it all played out, how it happened, everything, you know what I mean? This was my second and last time I got shot. This was early 2000s. It was a Saturday night, Friday or Saturday night. We was going to, we was about to head over to a carnival. It was a carnival at the Great Western Forum. Before it became the Intuit Dome, it was the Great Western Forum, you know, Kobe and them, you know what I'm talking about? And it was a carnival at the forum. So I met me, the homie, saying no names, and another guy that was driving. That's just a rapper. I can say his name. His rapper name was Enoch. You know what I'm saying? Called him Enoch. He was a rapper. He was the homie's relative who I was with. You know what I'm saying? And we met up. I think we had just came from doing some music because we usually do music when we with him. Came from doing some music, you know what I'm saying? And I met up with him and Law. We chopped it up. We like, man, let's go to this carnival, hang out with you. Whoop. All right. So before we head to the carnival, we stop in the set, right? To see if the homies want to pull up with us and go, you know what I'm saying, to the carnival. Anybody want to, you know, caravan, how we do it, you know what I mean? But there was only a few homies on the block. It was hot. The police was tripping, is what they were saying. There was some funny cars coming through, right? I forgot what reason, but the homie that was out there didn't have a thing for some reason. And he hollered at us like, hey, let me hold the one y'all got. And I'll bring it up to the carnival. We about to come up there. Let me just finish making a couple more dollars. We're going to come up there and I'll slide it back to you because there's been some shady cars coming through here. So, you know, not thinking that I'm being too damn nice because I'm playing with my own life now by leaving my thing here. Now I'm naked. You see what I'm saying? I'm being too, like, I'm doing what I feel like I'm supposed to do, which is look out for a homie, but at the same time, I'm putting myself in harm's way. You get what I'm saying? So, anyways, we slide it to him. We dip out. We pulling out the set, you know what I'm saying? We come off 10th Ave, bust that left on the 4. As we going down the 4, finna hit Crenshaw, right before we make that left on the Crenshaw, we do see a little shady, kind of like burgundy minivan pulling in look weird, look kind of look weird looking, right? It's pulling in as we're pulling out. Basically, we're going on the Shaw, they're coming off the Shaw. But anyways, also we are in a red Beretta, okay? A red Beretta that had a red light inside the Beretta. I got on all red. The homie in the back got on all red. Full-blown targets. You know what I'm saying? Like we targets. Everything red, car red, everything red, beat loud, you know what I mean? We pull out. We headed up, we start going up Crenshaw towards Century. It's traffic. As we going up, I note, well, my homie in the back noticed that burgundy Astro van is now coming up Crenshaw behind us. So I guess they pulled in and then seen us, was like, oh, this even easier. We ain't even got to go inside this thing. Flip one, come up Crenshaw, right? So, mind you, like I said, we in all red everything. The homie said they seen funny cars coming through. The police kind of tripping. It's usually always a funny night like this when something happens. There's a lot going on, just, you know what I mean? When we pull up to Century, this is back when, right now, it's a warehouse shoe, you know what I'm saying, warehouse shoe sale. This is back when it was a mobile. It was a mobile gas station right here, right behind the Smart and Final, Burger King this side, 76, you know what I'm saying? So, as we pulling up, when we get to right next to the mobile, like, you guys ain't gonna know Crenshaw and Century, but basically we was about, I would say 3 cars back at the light, okay? We were in the middle lane. So there's cars this way, cars in the front and back of us, and then there's 2 cars to the right of us, but this is the turning lane, right? And one of the cars turned. So now there's space next to us. But also in this space next to us, there's an exit to go into the mobile gas station. There's like an entrance, like you drive up into the gas station and you can pull off that way or that way through the gas station. So, when the homie noticed it, they already kind of close, right? He like, man, that burgundy van is behind us. We turn around. As I'm turning around, a Glock come right out the window. Now, he didn't roll his window all the way down. Smart move. Might have saved us. He didn't roll his window all the way down because there was so much people. It was traffic. Like I said, it's traffic everywhere. Only place he can go is where he was going, which is right beside us. That's all. The only place he can really go. But he had that exit through the gas station, right? Like I told you. So as he's pulling up behind us, we see a Glock come out the window. The window's not even all the way down. It's about this much down, like that, about that much down. His head is not showing nothing. But in the front part of the window, that's where the Glock comes out. So as we turn around and we notice, we see the Glock come out. And then by that time, we turning back to duck. And he letting off. Now. Felt like he shot about 12, 13 times. It seemed like it was at least 10. I'm thinking like 12 or 13, it seemed like. He knocking. The back glass break. He never rolled his window down because so everybody was around could see it. You know what I'm saying? Would have seen him, see his face. So he's knocking with the window kind of up, with the Glock out the window, inside the car, right? He's still pulling up towards us as he's doing this. So I turn around a little bit like this to see if he's like, what he doing, trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, if I could do something. Then the seatbelt kind of got me. I can't really move. But when I do that, he starts shooting in the front window. First, he was shooting in the back, and he was like, as he was driving forward, like the back seat. Now he in the front. You know what I'm saying? So as he's getting up to my windows, when I see him knocking in my window, and I go like this, I'm turning this way and I do this. So I get hit on the side. I got hit right here in my hand, took this knuckle, and I got hit in my thigh. I don't know how. Them was the only shots I caught. Hand, hip, thigh. Driver, he got hit like two times in the arm, 2 or 3 times in the arm, in his hand. Same in the same arm. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy. He got hit on the same hand and arm. Homie in the back seat, he didn't get hit. By the grace of God, he ducked down like as far as he can go onto the floor. Mind you, we in a Beretta. A 2-seater Beretta. So he couldn't even hop out if he wanted to. It's a 2-seater Beretta, all right? He, as far as he can get on the floor in the back. Dude knocking. Boom, 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 boom. I felt the one hit my hand. Ah. Most pain out of all 3 shots was one that hit my hand. After he done knocking, it was like set up perfectly for him because all he had to do was turn right into the gas station, pull through it, come out on Century, and go up. Or he could have went through the gas station, bust that right on the back street, went back down behind Smart and Final to the 4, and went up the 4. Either way, it was a smooth exit for him. Let me tell you this. If he was one of those guys that was really trying to, like, didn't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, was trying to get his, rolled the window down, hopped out right there. He could have hopped out and dumped us out. We couldn't have did nothing. Boop, 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 boop. We couldn't have did nothing. We was stuck. It was cars in front of us, cars in the back. Only way to go was where he was going, and we couldn't even do that because we was blocked in. So after he done knocking, he pull off. Nobody seen him, nobody know nothing. Smooth exit. It's cars all around us. Everybody kind of ducking at first, tripping what's going on, screaming and stuff. The homie that's driving start honking the horn. Nah, nah, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, he like, I'm hit. I said, yeah, me too. So the cars in front of us finally move. We fly out the second lane, the middle lane. We are 2 lanes away from the turn lane. We fly out that second lane, bust a left on the Century, out the second lane, out the middle lane. We busted left on Century and flew down to Centinela. You know what I'm saying? By the time we got to Centinela, none of this wasn't even hurt. It was only my hand had probably the worst pain I ever felt, you know what I'm saying, from out of all the bullets was this hand. But I think this hand might have saved me from getting shot in the head. Because I was like this. And the bullet hit here and went out that way. He might have hit me in the head. I don't know. But this is where I caught a bullet right here, like this. Because I didn't have nothing to do. I was trying to turn this way and do this. Because I'm stuck in the seatbelt. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaning forward as I can this way. And that's probably why the homie got shot in the arm that was driving. He wasn't even from the hood. The nigga in the back was from the set, but nigga driving wasn't from nowhere. He caught bullets in his arm probably because he doing this over there. You know what I mean? So we fly down Centinela. We get there. We pull up to the front. And I don't know why it's already one doctor out there. I don't know if he's on break or something, but we pull up and he sees the car riddled with bullets, us leaking, open the door, I'm trying to get out. He in shock. He didn't even know what to do. You know what I'm saying? My boy in the back like, man, could you help us out? Help us out, man. We just got shot. So he throw his cigarette down and run over and try to help pull me out the car because I can't really move this side. It's numb, basically. I couldn't really feel that side. But this hand pain, oh, man. I tell you, the hand pain, that shit was crazy. And, they took us in the doctor, took care of us and all that. And just that, maybe if we wouldn't have gave our thing to the homie that was on the block without one, we probably could have bust back and prevented some of them shots. Maybe he still would have caught us slipping. Do you see how this whole story planned out? It's kind of wild. It's like it was meant to happen or something. Like, why would I never really even give him a thing up like that. First of all, you give it up, so I never really give it up like that. But I did, especially when we ain't got one and we headed somewhere. We was headed to a carnival. We game banging. Why I ain't going with no thing? Stupid. Friday, Saturday night. Stupid. They saying cars is looking funny coming through here. Police tripping. All the signs that tell me to leave the hood, like, you know, just get out of this motherfucker for a minute, you know what I'm saying? We get out, that happened. Now that van was finna go inside. So they was finna go try to do something anyway. They was headed to try to catch one of us, you know what I'm saying? That's what they was on. They seen an easier target because we pulled out. They didn't have to go in the set, they had to go through the little make. You know, the set got one ways and all that stuff. So they a lot of people don't want to go through that. You know what I'm saying? They have, but a lot of people don't want to go through that. So when they see that, it was an easy target. Like, man, look, we got dudes coming up to slipping right there. You know what I'm saying? We seen the van and it came behind us and we still couldn't do nothing about it. Plays back in my mind all the time. You know what I'm saying? If that dude was really with the, like, really wanted to off us, we would have been offed. Luckily, he just didn't want to be seen and was trying to get his shots off and get away. Maybe he thought he can get one of us and, you know, get away without having to be seen smooth, which, I mean, kind of played in his favor because nobody could spot him or say what it was. All I know was a burgundy Astro van. That's all everybody know. A burgundy Astro van. Nobody knows nothing else. Black Glock. I didn't even tell the police that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't know what it was. It was just, I just saw a van pull up a shooting. I don't remember what color. You know what I'm saying? This is how it was. This was way back. You know what I mean? Like early 2000s. And that taught me a lot right there. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you got to be selfish when it comes to yourself in your life, even when it comes to somebody else that you probably rock with. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you or her or you or him. You know what I'm saying? Like, get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's crazy, but it got to be like that. And I never gave my thing up for nobody after that because of reasons like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. And, yeah, I never even, the homie that was driving that, the homie in the back, relative, I never even seen him again. He dipped out, moved away. You know what I'm saying? He said, F Cali, dipped on, never seen him again. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even talked to him since that happened. Don't know where he at, don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? I guess that was his cue to get on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was a wild night. You know what I'm saying? And never made it to that carnival. You know what I mean? Ended up in a hospital, laid out. And I really feel like even if I could have shot back, would I fully been ready before he started shooting? I don't know. Maybe I would have hopped out and then started shooting before he even hopped up on me. That way it wouldn't even got shot. I don't know. But if I had my thing, I feel like it wouldn't have played out like that. And I also felt like I'm still supposed to be here because he didn't hop out and finish us like he could have and still got on. So, you know what would be funny about these stories? You can tell this story, right? The dude can be watching the channel that's probably shot me like, damn, that was you I got? Yeah, that was me. Not even saying. These stories, the dude could be right there listening to me. He probably liked the video. He might be a sub. The nigga that shot me might be a subscriber. It's crazy. You can't tell me that ain't wild. If you is, I'm still here, man. Salute to you, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, damn it. What the hell is going on? I just thought about that. That's wild. But anyway, shout out my subscribers, man. Yeah, wild story. I got a few more, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been shot no more, but I got times I've been caught slipping in here and I could have been gone, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got some stories to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? I never even thought about telling y'all these stories. I don't really even talk about them like that, except for with the niggas not really, you know what I'm saying? So, me telling y'all this is kind of crappy, like, damn, I'm telling this story out public. The nigga that shot me probably like, nigga, I did that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But anyways, man, yeah, it's wild. It's wild, man, but I'm happy I'm here to tell y'all the story. Happy I'm here to tell y'all the story. That's all I can tell y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't in the mix no more. I ain't in there. I ain't incriminating nobody. I don't know no names, no nothing. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a story, man, for y'all to know what bump went through in these times and tribulations. You get what I'm saying? Like, it happens, man. But yeah, man, 3 times CRENSHAW century. He went up century towards the 90s, the hundreds. Don't know. Was it them? Don't know. Because he had no choice but to go that way. He could have been coming from down that way to IVCs. He could have been... I don't think he came from, the way he was coming, it just don't seem like he would have been coming from the back where, pause, all that shit. But where the legends and all that, it's like he was coming from that way. It seemed like he was up the hill type, you know what I mean? Somewhere up that way. It just seemed like that's the kind of vibe I got from the way they was coming from. But you never know. You really never know. You know what I mean? And shit. Salute to y'all for listening to the story. Let me know how y'all like it. Let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to hear more? Let me know. I got them, man. Just showing y'all something new. Giving y'all some real shit. You know, I'm talking about that some people just can't deal with, but it's the real. You heard me? Shout out everybody rocking with their boy, man. First Watch Finest. Hey, that new track at the beginning, In My Way, drops November 6th. All streaming platforms. Be on the lookout for it. You heard me? Because over here, we don't.
Oh, man, it's your boy, New Jersey Turk, man. New Jerusalem, man. Make sure y'all tune in to First Watch Finest, man. You heard it here first, man. Jersey.